Here's another look at Garmin SmartCharts in action, this time on an ILS Runway 24 approach at Hoquiam, Washington. I'm also trying new camera setups to offer better views of the panel. Alas, as you'll see, the forward-facing camera wobbled in its mount. The landing wasn't that bouncy. I'm working on improved camera setups for future videos. Stay tuned. This VFR flight began with the Blake Departure, a much easier way out of Boeing Field when the airport is in a north flow, using runways 32 left and 32 right. It's essentially a left-crosswind climb to the west, with higher Class B shelves above and more maneuvering room laterally than is available on the Vashon Departure. The FAA chart for the ILS at Hoquiam includes all the possible routes to the final approach course. Note that the legs from the initial approach fixes at ULESS and SOUPY to join the localizer are heading legs, not courses. The avionics in my panel provide GPS guidance to and along the final approach course until the final approach fix becomes the active waypoint. At that point, the GTN 750XI switches the CDI on the G500 TXI from magenta to green needles, the localizer and glideslope for the ILS. As I've shown in other videos, Garmin SmartCharts, introduced to the Garmin Pilot app in 2025, are data-driven, dynamic depictions of instrument approach procedures. They're not electronic versions of traditional printed charts. Based on the choices you make, the app declutters the chart, showing only the information pertinent to your aircraft, the legs you'll fly to join the approach, and the minimums adjusted for items such as inoperative approach lights. Like previous geo-referenced electronic charts, SmartCharts can display your aircraft on the plan view, but they also show your vertical path with respect to a glide slope or glide path. SmartCharts also show the boundaries you must remain inside when flying a circle-to-land approach. As you'll see at Hoquiam, circling is not authorized north of the runway, and the plan view of the SmartChart highlights that fact. Now join me in the A36 as I depart Boeing Field and then set up for the ILS Runway 24 circle-to-land approach at Hoquiam via the ULESS initial approach fix.
Boeing Tower, Bonanza 1546 Foxtrot 32 left, Bravo 10, Blake Departure.
Bonanza 1546 Foxtrot, Boeing Tower, fly the Blake Departure, runway 32 left, cleared for takeoff, wind calm.
Cleared for takeoff, 32 left, Blake Departure, Bonanza 46 Foxtrot.
Got seat 696, unable free parking.
We're going to signature 696 and our wingspan is 87 feet.
That's seat 696, Roger. Expect the right turn off at Alpha 3.
Okay, we'll accept that 696.
Okay, we're set up to do the ILS Runway 24 circle runway 6. So we're starting at ULESS. We are about 3 minutes from ULESS. Level at 4,500. We're doing this VFR monitoring Seattle Center. We've got category B minimum set for circling. We're down to 580. CTAF. Listen to the AWOS real quick.
Hoquiam, Bowerman Airport. Automated weather observation 2159er Zulu. Wind 090 at 06. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature 06 Celsius. Dew point 02 Celsius. Altimeter 3058. Remarks. Density altitude minus 1,800.
All right, so we got the current 1 minute weather. Good VFR down there. Winds out of the east, light winds. We have the Hoquiam ILS frequency dialed in, and it's identifying. We've got the preview of the course. We're now about
Seattle
2
United
minutes.
1482 with you, 11-8, climbing 5000.
United 1482 Seattle Center, climb maintain flight level 330. Good afternoon.
Level 330, United 1482, good afternoon.
Southwest 4502, descend via the Hawks 8, landing north, Seattle altimeter 3059er.
Descend me the Hawks 8, landing north, south 4502.
On to 580, since this is a circle, going to an MDA, so we have to observe the 900-foot limitation of limit. We have a steeper than normal glide path angle. We should get a from that from Netty down to limit. It's a right-hand circle out over the bay to the south of the runway. We don't worry about the mist today. We're almost to ULESS. Airplane's ready for the descent and approach. All we have are flaps and landing gear. This is a heading leg. That's what's enunciated, but we're still in nav mode on the GPS, ready to capture the localizer. This autopilot will fly heading legs off the prompts from the GTM. We are now about 2 minutes from the intercept of the inbound course of 241.
Alaska 1388, contact Seattle approach 125.6.
Checks with preview for the localizer. Again, we don't have the Hoquiam VOR today. It's out of service. I've got Olympia dialed in. We're still showing that, but we'll lose it here as we descend. Down to 2,300 at Lamb.
Alaska 680, contact Seattle Center 132.07.
3207, Alaska 680.
About 30 seconds to intercept. Airport's in sight. Enrich the mixture. 30. Converging on the course, 241. Here comes our turn to join final. Syncing up. We're waiting now. When we get to a little bit farther along, we should get an automatic CDI switching to the ILS. Continuing the descent. Engine's good. A bit of a tailwind as expected. Airport's in sight. Got about a minute to Lamb. We're out of 2,800 down to 2,300. That's working out nicely. Hoquiam Bowerman, Bonanza, 46 Foxtrot, 13 miles east, low approach runway 24. And then we'll circle the runway 6, Hoquiam Bowerman.
Traffic clear about Lima short final 06, and we'll let you touch and go and out to the west after y'all.
Should be a factor.
Here's traffic 780, 342 on the downwind, runway 35, clear traffic.
Lamb, and now we have
Clear
another...
traffic, Lester 570, 6 miles east, low approach 24, and then departing traffic is Bonanza, where are you?
Approach flaps out, just to help us slow down.
Open traffic, clear about Lima, we're on the upland leg right now. We're going to make a turn up to the north and head up along the coastline.
Hoquiam Bowerman, Bonanza, 46 Foxtrot, now 10 mile final, runway 24, circle runway 6, Hoquiam Bowerman. Hey, we've got approach flaps, mixtures ridge, prop is still back. We're holding 2100 to intercept the glide slope. Approach mode is armed. We're about 5 miles behind traffic ahead.
Runway 35, clear traffic.
Here comes the glide slope. Speed checks.
Lester 570, Departure.
Be green. 2,500 on the prop. glideslope is captured. Hoquiam traffic, Bonanza 46 Foxtrot, 5 mile final, runway 24. We'll be circling land on runway 6, the right downwind. Hoquiam.
Coast County 84823 is right downwind 35, transitioning to the south. I'll call Pierce.
A little bit of a tailwind. About 500 to go now. He's above us already. To go. Hoquiam Bowerman traffic, Bonanza 46 Foxtrot is now a short final runway 24. We're going to be joining a right downwind runway 6. Hoquiam. Okay, there's 580. Hoquiam traffic, Bonanza 46 Foxtrot joining a right downwind runway 6. Full stop, Hoquiam. Okay, we've got 3 green approach flaps, mixtures, ridge profits at 25. Hoquiam traffic, Bonanza 46 Foxtrot turning right base, runway 6, full stop, Hoquiam. Final's clear, runway's clear. The turn going autopilot's off, 3 green. Full flaps. For landing. Okay, 3 green, full flaps.